So I've been gone for a little while, and I think it's been like 2 months honestly since I posted really consistently, especially since Vlogmas. So I mean, I wish I could have some big story of, you know, like I'm working on a huge project doing this and this and this, and you know, like all these things, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that YouTube isn't my full-time job, and I'm still a student. I'm a 5th year mechanical engineering major, and last quarter just got really hard, and you know, I just kind of wanted to do an update for you guys. Honestly, you know, compared to last year, my anxiety has been getting a lot better. I still have a few trigger points of stuff that I don't really want to deal with, or like I try and avoid dealing. And that's something that I kind of wanted to like share with you guys on my channel in this update vlog, is that I really learned something about myself in these past couple of months, and that's the idea that when it comes to my anxiety, I can't change it. You know, it's something that's very real. You know, they say it's all in your head, but you know, like that really, and I'm really nerdy, you know that Harry Potter quote, of course it's in your mind, but why does that mean it's not real? It's so accurate, honestly, because it's all in my head, and you know, it's really messing with me. But something that I've learned is that I can't change it. I just need to kind of like shift my perspective on things. Like if I'm having anxiety about school, well, school's always going to be there, and I can't change that about myself, you know? I just have to rethink on how I approach the school. And that's something that I feel is really important, that I needed to learn for myself, by myself, because I know that a lot of people, you know, tell me like, Kristen, you're this really big outgoing person, like why do you have anxiety? And honestly, like when it comes down to it, I am this really loud person, but that's like with people that I'm really close to. But when it comes to like meeting new people, I'm really actually very shy, reserved, nervous. Maybe I'll talk, but it's mostly a lot of babbling. And that's something that really came up during the Vegas trip, and you guys didn't really get to see it. So in the last Vegas vlog, when I had the really kind of long pause between the me coming to Vegas and then the next day it was day club, what had happened is that I just completely killed myself, kind of in a way, that I didn't eat for 48 hours and I barely had any sleep, and I took my final and I just drove straight to Vegas without eating. But like what had happened the day before is I was just studying because I was so worried about this one class. And you know, a lot of that has the anxiety into play, where I was just so like, I had to stop myself because, you know, I really didn't want to have a full-blown anxiety attack, but I was just really shaky and really nervous about everything. So I just really had to power through it, and powering through it also wasn't that real healthy, because I wasn't eating because I didn't want to throw up from the anxiety, because I have a really bad gag reflex and like all that stuff when it comes to the anxiety. So I hadn't eaten in 48 hours when we finally got to Vegas and got to the club, and I was so close to going into the club, and then I passed out. And honestly, it was a huge wake-up call for the entire trip, because you know, I was there to have fun, but when it comes down to it, I still need to really take care of myself. And in this last Vegas trip, you know, I was perfectly fine, and of course, you know, my friends were really like supportive and they knew me well, and so we made sure that we ate. You know, I went down and got like coffee, and like we went to a buffet and all these different things. So it also depends on who I'm with as well, because in that last Vegas trip, I think a little bit of the anxiety was social anxiety, because I was meeting some of these people for the first time. Hilariously enough, I ended up getting really close to them. So that's kind of like a new thing. But yeah, like I said, the anxiety is just a whole different story. It's a lot of factors. And I really am trying to kind of like shift it and, you know, kind of like convince myself that, you know, I'm okay. Because now that I've stopped going to therapy, I'm really trying my hardest to take care of myself. I'm trying my hardest not to rely on prescription drugs, and I know a lot of people, you know, have to rely on that, and that's completely okay. You know, it's one of those things that I'm just trying, like, when I know I can control it, I'm going to control it as much as I can. So yeah, that's what it's coming down to, you know. And I've had conversations with people ever since, you know, getting my anxiety and, you know, getting diagnosed with it. Luckily I overcame my small depression for a little while, and it's mostly just the anxiety. But yeah, I'm mostly okay. For the thing that just completely sometimes throws me, I'm running, yeah, I know, it's been a while since I vlogged. Oh, I don't know, but something that completely throws me off, you know, and is completely unexpected is, for one, this one particular song. And people who are really close to me know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, so there's this one particular song, and I just have a not very good memory of it. And so I heard this song at the club like a couple days ago when I went to Vegas for the second time, and you know, I was having a really fun time, and you know, I was with all my friends and I was really excited to be there, and you know, I was just really happy. And then I heard the song and my face just dropped, and I was just like, no. And I think I kind of also psyched myself out of it, but I was trying to be okay, and I realized that I couldn't even convince myself to be okay because I just started crying. And I just put my head down, and the bouncer thought I was like really drunk or like even on drugs, and I'm just like, no, I'm really not. But I just looked so bad, you know. And you know, my friend Davina was there luckily to help me out, and so I just put my head on her shoulder and we just kind of like powered through it, and I covered my ears. And yeah, it was something that completely threw me off guard, and you know, I just really wanted to have a good time. So once the song was over, I just kind of like, yes, like, let's have a good night, it's over, like, oh my god. And I did. It was Dash Berlin. I'd never seen him, and I think it was honestly like the best artist that I could ask for in terms of it, because it's really like upbeat and it's kind of feelsy. And me and my friends were luckily able to get to like really close in the crowd. So I mean, that night was really good. Like, it was a really good night, it was a really good time, and it was a really good trip. So honestly and truly, I'm not okay. I'm probably not gonna, you know, be ever 100% okay, because it's always gonna be there. And yeah, I think that this is going to be a really good continuation of my upload schedule, because I'm getting really excited to upload things. I'm jotting down a lot of ideas, you know. I'm sorry that this Vegas vlog is going to be posted after I just posted another Vegas vlog, so you kind of guys get the same content for a little bit, but it's a totally different trip. But yeah, so I'm back. Don't call it a comeback, it's not that. I've always been here. But yeah, I hope you guys really like it, and I'm so glad that you guys are here to hear my story, learn a little bit more about me. And you know, if you guys want to share anything down below, my comment section is always open. I love replying to everybody. I love seeing my friends comment who watch my channel. So shout out to everybody who comes here, because I bother them sometimes to watch my stuff. But yeah, see you guys later, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.